you and the pros for making it to the finals. I hope you had a great day yesterday. I certainly think the competition went very well. My hat's off to Granite State for pulling off a great event. And my hat's off to you guys for being obviously being in the finals of the Stihl Series is the biggest accomplishment, so I'm just really proud to have you guys here and let you compete. Our goal is safety, so I want you guys to do your best when walking around back to make sure that everything's taken care of on your end to ensure that that is. Number 3 actually gets a prize pack from Stihl in Duluth, so it's a $1,000 Duluth gift card. So we're going to have you hold up one of their giant angry beaver signs. A little bit of fun. Second place gets the gator, so we'll bring up second place, like Jason did last year. Give him his prize axe, picture in the gator. Finally, we'll bring up first place. First place will have a brief comments from the Director of Tourism from Illinois, brief comments from the President of Stihl, Mr. Fisher, and then the presentation of the trophy. Handing over the keys, hop in the truck, give it a start, honk the horn. It's a little bit of fun. I'll help you out with all this stuff, whoever ends up being our winners for 3, 2, 1. I'll be backstage kind of giving those comments again because I know that you guys are focused on competing. Other than that, congratulations, gentlemen.
I mean, how much better is the good
there.
Okay. Roll is 16.
Bingo. Temple and Bernie.
I literally, I ate breakfast this morning.
Great thing enough.
Yeah. They work, man?
What?
Do they work? Yeah.
Well, I'm looking to redeem myself in the springboard. I feel like that's one of my stronger events, and I did it so poorly yesterday that I want to step that up a little bit. Single buck and I had a little rough go yesterday, and that's my best event, so I want to step that up a little bit. So just being smarter today.
Good Lord, this is my 29th year on the Stihl TimberSports series, and I think I made the finals 23. This will be my 24th time. I just finished up a little 20-minute yoga session out in the hallway there. That's the thing that I always do. Think of yeah, it's something I do before every event. Do a little bit of foam rolling and then yoga afterwards. And it just looks funny seeing a guy doing warrior poses on the ground and child poses, in perverted child poses and all that goofy crap. It's something I do.
First go. Question. The concern is, get 1 second cut, and the Stihl Timber is going to run a block for those times.
Shot the block pretty well, a little hard, getting into it a little slow, axe a little sticky at the beginning, but definitely if I can chop it over, I'm going to be faster, that's for sure, but never going to chop the rock perfectly, I guess.
I could have got it off way sooner, but part of it, get good cuts and bad cuts, and it wasn't a bad cut, but it wasn't a great cut, so still got one event to go.
Oh, sometimes just kind of run all the events through your head, what your plan is for, how you're going to approach each discipline. Of course, it's very wood dependent. A lot of times we'll make a plan on how we think we're going to cut a block. We do get to test some of our wood out there, but we don't really know how that wood's going to cut until we start the event. So, unfortunately, once we make our first swing into a block, in the chopping events anyway, we have to decide, what our game plan is going to be for that piece of wood. The standing block was my strongest event last night, so hopefully I can maintain that, but also maybe improve on the other ones. No, not necessarily. I try to warm up a little bit. It's a difficult sport in the fact, we sit around a lot before we go to do our disciplines, so I do try to run a little bit just to loosen up just before we start.
It's the finals, so it's go. There's no conservative cuts today. Everybody's going to be going as quick as they can, and so it's just getting ready to try to do that.
Keep your head about to the notches, man. Just take it on. Contact, take it on. That up
Because when I grab it, it'll come straight out, and then I don't pick it straight up.
Let's go. Four is live to the world. Four's out here.
3 straight championships, and your reigning champion from 2015. Give it up for Matt Coger! 2012 TimberSports U.S. champion, give it up for Arden Coger Jr. Jacks from Diana, West Virginia, Jason Lentz. Waterfield. Walt Page. Mr. TimberSports, Calvin Willard.
Plantation pine. Pine is chosen because they're not worlds.
Got a tough job to do? Don't just do it. Conquer the world's most durable and comfortable workman. BlueReady.com today.
Killing all the trees and harvesting these poles, we alleviate.
3, 2, 1, go!
These gentlemen jump that tree quick. They're using the heel of the axe to bore a hole into the hole. They put that board in with the clip grabs and they pop just like the scales. Going low for all four of these gentlemen kept it yet. They're even going to the top of the log. Finally, we got Howard from California. Back over the big rooster from West Virginia. Pick up Taylor and cheer them on.
Who's going to be the first to make that turn? Let's make some noise for these guys. We've got some great cuts going up there. Walt moving around to the back of the line. Matt Coger around. Nathan around. And Dave makes the climb there.
And Stihl and Jason Lentz going low for both at the top of the log. Jason Lentz, the big man from West Virginia, is making short work of that log before turning and getting out of the front side after they put their final blows in. Jason turns around to the back side, ducks a slicing mechanism. Matt Stihl actually chopping like a baseball player.
Let's keep these gentlemen going.
Kelvin's got that log shaking and reach out to one last fiber and give
Just taking a block apart at that point. It's a good board. I could feel it when I got on it. It was fine. So you can kind of tune that out then and just work on taking the block apart. Came apart real nice. So.
So it's creeping around and my handles, it's just like, it sucks because I was pretty calm out there. Going, okay, I feel pretty good, and it's just like the planets aren't exactly aligned today.
the lighting.
It looked so quick, so fast. I'm like, I felt slow. Taking my time.
Smooth is fast, slow is smooth, so slow is fast.
Yeah, it was a good run. We got good saws, good tuned together, and good wood to run them in. So, yeah, just it's always a mental game when you go for the stock saw. It's just keep your head together, smooth, calm, cool, collective, and just put it together. So, yeah.
Because of course, typically, the fewest number of hits wins.
3, 2, 1, go!
Contestants are going to be putting a series of drives and chips in, most going 2 up and 2 down, suggesting they think they can either get out in 6th. They may have to take another rotation. Nathan Waterfield around on his log. Matthew and Dave turn together. Nathan reaching down low and then up high to the sky. Going for the drives, and Nathan Waterfield off. Unofficially.
3, 2, 1, go!
Some mean standing block cutters in this log, going 1 up, 1 down, 2 up, 2 down. Then these gentlemen, when they get about halfway, they'll put that rubber drivers in. They're making the block turn together. 1 up and 1 down. They'll let some big chips out of that log. When that block starts shaking, we'll go to those ground earth-shaking downward drive blows. Hard cover 2 off. Walt Page at front.
I like that. It was good aggressive cut though on the stand. Yeah. Good aggressive cut.
Reaches back.
It's one of your fastest times I've ever seen you put up. So.
This series, that probably is my fastest.
The only thing it might have changed in retrospect,
not missing
how good to hit wood was. Maybe
going in one front. Yeah, I wish I knew that, but then I figured I was going to get a big front end, but I opened up narrow, so I couldn't. So those second round of chip hits were straight in just to get the wood so I could drive it,
Contestants ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
You can tell what these guys think of the wood. They put 1 up and 1 down, and then a series of 2 up. With their drives and chips pattern, after they get the front on that log, they will putting the driving and chipping close in the back. Are you getting close? I thought you should have more of the box.
Yep, man.
One down, 2 up, 2 down, and then I did a near driver. I didn't need it. But then when I drove the near, I should have just 1 up, like 2 up, and then started dropping. No, you did. So you did 4. You 1 up, 1 down, 2 up, and then started dropping.
And it shook.
You go right across?
Yeah. It shook on 13, and then it shook again on 14. And I just drove like that much wood on this thing. But I couldn't figure out where the fibers were, so I just had to expand the entire axe.
Contestants ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
Jim Taylor saw versus a JP Mercier saw. Help provided by Brandon Sergai and the GoPro camera and Matthew's father, Paul. Back and forth to the top, third to the short wood quickly, and they are off. Unofficially 14 and change. Matt Cover.
My thought process going in this is just to put the best cut I can. Last year I struggled quite a bit in the single buck, and I feel real good to get that ripped off of there. And, for me, that was a good cut. And I know I can improve on that, and I know I can cut it faster. But for right now, I'm very happy with that performance.
Aggressiveness. I want to go rip one off. So I'm just thinking attack. Attack, attack, attack.
12-9, we can't. If Jamie wants to cut a 10-6, he can't. But he doesn't want it. Oh, does he?
2, 1, go!
Jason Mercier out of Quebec, Canada. A fine saw builder and filer. You tell people running his saws run all the way into the end of the gate. So you put a lock in the stroke there. Using every tooth, both the saws being free. Nathan Water.
3, 2, 1, go!
Looks like a couple of two-time crosscut saws out on the stage. Good cadence for both of those gentlemen. Matthew keeping that saw flat, working every inch of that belly, every tooth on the saw. Man had to go back and tidy up.
Couldn't tell you. I had a perfect cut. I mean, other than that.
Yeah.
I didn't feel anything in the wood. I didn't chatter. I didn't hang up. We're thinking it could have been the wedge, could have been me cranking it a little bit. Maybe I got too excited, but we'll have to go back and review the tape because
All of the above.
Felt good.
3, 2, 1, go!
Reckless abandon, DQ in the stock saw. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm just going for it. It's easy now. It doesn't matter what happens now. So, yep, it's all fun from here.
You know, the plan is always, you know, try to get the fewest number of hits, you know, and you know, 8 and 8 would be the fewest number of hits, and that would be, if you put a hit in a second, that's 16 seconds. So you can go in with that plan, but you got to be able to have room to adjust. I got a plan in my mind right now, and I want to see how it goes and stick with that, and then I know if what I need to do in the back.
3, 2, 1, go!
I wanted to put 10 in the front. I did put 10 in the front with the idea that it would be like maybe 7 in the back if I was going well. Cut a nice front, I thought, but it was not the wood that we cut yesterday. Started the drive sequence, instantly chipped again, and then drove again. So, I don't know, maybe the wood's not that good, maybe I wasn't cutting that good. One or the other, I hope it's the latter, but no, I hope it's the first part.
Midway through competition, what's your report card?
I still DQ'd in the stock saw. You can't win the Stihl TimberSports Series finals and DQ in one event. I got 3rd in the springboard, 3rd in the single, I think, 3rd in the standing. DQ equals 0. I don't know, maybe I'll win the hot saw. Let's see.
3, 2, 1, go!
Over, lets it slam, but not the first time and not the last. Get those 2 rotations in the front, they'll turn around to the back side. Good pieces of wood and the right axe choice for these gentlemen. They're going to be looking to get the lock out.
Let him hear you!
Hands on the wood. Get set. Get set.
Yeah, very pleased with that cut. Thanks to DC Hot Saws. That's first run in the 5s. It's just right under 6, but that was my goal this, for the series. Hopefully to cut it into the 5s, and that's in the wood. So yeah, another 2016 in the books. A lot of goals here, and so hopefully the next goal is to podium there at the Worlds, and I'll be training hard for that, and hopefully put it together there.
It's a pleasure.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
PR to hot saw there. I come real close to the springboard PR in there as well. Just that single buck really did me over the top. I felt really good there. It's just, last year I had a real hard time coming back, just trying to get that feel. And big thanks to Dave Jewett and JP Mercier for helping me out getting better in the single buck and a little bit of confidence. It takes a little bit of time to develop that confidence back. And I'm glad it all ended up today. So anything could have happened today, and like I say, I feel like Jason or Bucket, even Matty could have won it. So I mean, it is a tough field, and to do that good, well, that's a good feeling.
Brett Surgeon at the stage awarding for Jacks a trophy.
You're waiting, I didn't get it.
And of course,
Just told me to.
let's go multi-definite today.
Post some times, please. Jamie, did you see your time at all? Do you know what your time was?
Is no.
7?
Counting in your head? No, it's under 7.
Under 7.
Probably mid-6s.
So if he lands between us, it's good, right? I thought we were tied. Oh, yeah.
Good job,
Probably third. For third. Jamie will be second.
Let's have you guys hoisted up. The giant anchor beaver from Duluth Trading. I'm on a hand for our two vendors.
Give it up for Nate and Wall. He came here with a chip on his shoulder. He said he came here to win for Arden Coger Jr.
Last year I had a rough go and I ended up 7th, and I kind of said, well, maybe I should lose this belly, and maybe I should, do things a little differently. And so, well, I didn't lose the belly.
That's the go juice right there, as Mike Slingerland would say.
And so the great thing about this John Deere Gator is that I know my father-in-law is going to get a lot of use out of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your champion with a score of 42 points and the first 4-time U.S. champion, Matt Coger!
I'll have the trophy.
Along with the likes of Jason Wiener and the late great David Bolstad, who won this series multiple times in a row, 4 in a row, the youngest champion in the history of the Steel Series.
Yeah, first off, it's hard to be compared to those guys. I looked up at them and I said, hey, I want to be like that. And, sorry.
It's 2 years in a row I made him cry, so I gotta be nice to him. How about Team USA members Matt Slingerland, Arden Coger Jr., Jason Lentz, and Nathan Waterfield. Thank you again. Round of applause, everyone, for all of our athletes. We'll see you next year at the Stihl TimberSports Series.
Matt, he's consistent. That's the name of the game in this one here. So, all of us had a slip somewhere except for Matt, and that gave him a heck of a lead going into, well, hell, even going into the underhand. He was damn near uncatchable, especially as well as he cuts underhands. So, yeah, and then it was just a dogfight for second and third. Yeah, we were saying backstage it was going to get stupid during the hot saw because everybody was just going to go as fast as they could. So, yeah, it makes for good hot saw racing.
Yeah,
This here sweet brute Ford Jacks. That built to suit. Wonderful trophy, wonderful prize. Yeah, happy to have it.
Oh, I need the stock saw.
Here, man. Let me get in the center since I'm fucking short.
Proud of
You get beside me. Jason, you get on the other end.
On the other end, I should be in the fucking middle.
You just direct.
Pyramid.
Little
down
direct.
the middle.
Pyramid.
That never works.
Little and wide.
Were they cutting on this?
Are we smiling or not
Waiting
smiling?
for Bucket to look up.
Are we looking mean or?
Where are they looking?
Are you? Here, let me get the A.
Shit your pants.
Hang on, Brett.